Okay, saya mulakan dulu dengan satu kenyataan dalam bahasa Inggeris. Yesterday, the search operation to locate MH370 by Ocean Infinity has finally came to an end, covering a total area of 112,000 square kilometers, far in excess of the 25,000 square kilometer initial target. It is therefore with heaviest heart and deepest sorrow, the operation was unable to locate Malaysian Airlines flight MH370. Despite every effort using the best technology available, modeling and advice from highly skilled team of experts, as well as search operation crew, who are the best in their field, unfortunately, the search has not yielded the result we hoped for. Whilst combined scientific studies have continuously used to define areas of probability, to date, however, no new information has been encountered to determine the exact location of the aircraft. We have been overwhelmed by the commitment and dedication shown by those involved in the search, which has been an unprecedented challenge. Their tireless work has continued to improve our knowledge of the search area and has been critical in our efforts to locate the aircraft. We wish to reiterate our utmost appreciation to the many nations that have provided expertise and assistance since the early dalam Malaysia. Jadi tidak timbul soal kita hanya menggunakan pakar asing. Jadi semua kepakaran itu akan dioptimalkan. Semua kepakaran kita alu-alukan. Cuma sekarang ini yang pentingnya ialah laporan itu perlu dipercepatkan dan kita komited untuk memberikan laporan itu kepada orang ramai dalam masa yang terdekat.
Maksudnya kerajaan sekarang ni terbuka untuk idea daripada pakar tempatan jugalah.
Seperti yang saya kata, yang penting sekarang ini ramai yang berminat untuk membaca ataupun sebab banyak data-data dia. Data-data yang mungkin belum lagi terbuka kepada orang ramai. Laporan ini akan dipaparkan kepada orang ramai. Kita akan bagi akses sepenuhnya kepada laporan itu. Dan selepas itu pakar-pakar boleh merujuk kepada data-data dalam laporan itu. Dan kalau ada apa-apa data dalam laporan itu, ada apa-apa maklumat dalam laporan itu yang boleh memberikan lead kepada mereka untuk membuat apa-apa conclusion ataupun membuat apa-apa kajian baru, kita terbuka, kerajaan terbuka. Tetapi cumanya kita tak boleh meneruskan operasi pencarian itu tanpa satu had masa.
Jadi maksudnya dekat sini, kalaulah laporan lengkap itu dah keluar dan kerajaan ada kesilapan dari segi lokasi carian itu, kerajaan akan berani untuk mengaku silap lah.
Bukannya soal mengaku silap. Ini bukannya kajian daripada kerajaan. Ini adalah kajian daripada pakar-pakar daripada 7 negara. Mengikut kepada ICAO MH370 Safety Investigation Team. Ini dibuat berdasarkan kepada syarat-syarat dalam ICAO. Jadi ini bukannya melibatkan kerajaan. Ini adalah independent investigation team. Bukannya daripada former DCA punya pakar. Ini adalah daripada pihak-pihak berkuasa daripada 7 buah negara yang berlainan. Jadi ini bukan soalnya ada kesilapan daripada kerajaan. Kita hanya bentangkan apa yang ditemui itu. Saya sebagai menteri, saya komited bahawa apa-apa yang ditemui itu akan dibentangkan kepada masyarakat antarabangsa. Jadi kalau masyarakat antarabangsa selepas review data itu ada teori-teori baru ataupun ada apa-apa cadangan baru, kalau mereka boleh meyakinkan bahawa ada bukti yang dapat mengesan pesawat itu, kita akan revisit.
So, is there any program for you to meet the families convey this information?
I think there is a special team that have been in contact with the family members all this while. Not just now. It's all this while we have a special team to engage with the families. As I said, before the final report is published, we will first give the access to the family members. A special briefing I have instructed just now in my post-cabinet meeting that the team who's handling MH370 under Datuk Zaruddin will arrange a special briefing for the next of kin and family members before the report is being published.
The families have been asking to meet with you personally, actually.
There's actually I have requested only one person, one of the representative, not all families. I have not received requests from all families, and I will meet the representative next week.
Jadi ada sebarang bantahan tak daripada mana-mana family yang mengatakan bahawa mereka tidak terima laporan sebab
tak ada. Saya seperti yang saya katakan tadi, ada satu special team yang berhubung dengan keluarga setiap minggu, memberikan update kepada keluarga masing-masing setiap minggu.
Well, you investigate the old government's mistake in this accident announcement in the past 4 years and investigations in the past 4 years, and will this part be included in the report?
I can't hear you. Sorry.
I mean that will you investigate the mistake that the government's mistake in searching?
Oh, that's why I said. All these things will be answered in the report.
So
we cannot conclude there are any mistakes done by any parties right now.
In the report.
Not include. You have why you always keep on concluding there is a mistake. But what I said is all the data and all the information will be in the final report that we will publish it. So it's up to everyone to make any investigation or any conclusions from the report. The report will be made public. That is our commitment. Okay, I do not want to say that I do not want to preempt that there is any mistake or any misjudgment on any parties before the report is being published. I think that is unfair to the investigation team.
YB, macam tadi bila PM cakap dengan Ocean Infinity dah berhenti dan kerajaan pun kata tak boleh nak cari MH370 selama-lamanya kan. Itu dah menyedihkan mereka. Jadi ada tak cadangan untuk cari balik selepas ni kalau ada input-input baru?
Seperti yang saya kata, tidak ada had masa. Sekarang ini yang kita nak fokus ialah laporan itu terlebih dahulu. Sudah tentunya ada syarikat memberikan macam-macam cadangan dan sebagainya, tetapi tanpa apa-apa lead evidence, apa-apa bukti yang dapat membuktikan bahawa adalah tempat itu yang sesuai atau tempat itu yang patut dicari. Kita tak boleh engage dengan semua syarikat. Jadi perlu ada pertimbangan yang asas pertimbangan yang sewajarnya sebelum kita membuat keputusan.
Setakat ni ada tak mana-mana syarikat yang secara sukarela nak buat dulu?
Saya belum diberikan taklimat lagi.
Can I just change tack and ask you about RTS channel usage? You have just said that you have confirmed that the Singapore JB RTS is going to go ahead. Is that confirmed and final? And are you going to seek, because a bilateral agreement has been signed, and are you going to seek to renegotiate the terms of that agreement, or are you going to go ahead with the
As far as I mentioned just now, of course, RTS, Rapid Transit System link between Bukit Chaga and Woodlands North will be continued. The government has agreed to continue with RTS. Of course, we will review back the agreements, and we want to review the terms and conditions, and the Ministry of Finance will look into ways of how to reduce the cost of the project. But we are committed to continue with the project.
Can you shed some light on the MRT circle, the line 3 cancellation? What's the impact on that? Because the tender has been called, and also
as far as we have been briefed, I mean the cost is very minimal. I do not have the details right now, but the cabinet has made a decision to cancel MRT3, as announced by the Prime Minister this morning. Okay, but it was just a very minimal initial work.
There were allegations that popped up that the MAFCON chairman's salary is over 80k a month. My first question to you is, are there plans for the MOT to absorb MAFCON just like you did with SPAT? And my second question is, will there be plans to cut their salaries as the Prime Minister is doing now with several other?
Okay, first of all, MAFCON will stay for the time being. Okay, MAFCON will stay for the time being. Of course, subject to review. Everything is subject to review. But for the time being, we have no plan to abolish MAFCON. Well, I just want to give you the figures as new government. We will be transparent in every key information asked by, important to the public. MAFCON is being self-funded right now, or funded by the passengers, in the sense that there is no funding from the government. The initial funding from the government was 90 million ringgit. So that was an initial grant for MAFCON for a period of 1.5 to 2 years for 90 million ringgit. So after that, there is no additional request or no additional funding from the government on MAFCON. So MAFCON, I have been briefed by MAFCON 2 days ago that their estimate collection of 1 ringgit from the passengers is 35 million per annum. And their operation cost is about 25 million a year. Okay, the executive chairman, when it was established in 2016, the salary, we call it allowance or salary? Salary and allowance was 78,300 in 2016. In 2017, it was given a 3% increment and a further 5% increment in 2018. So in actual fact, it has reached about 85,000 a month right now for the MAFCON executive chairman. So I can confirm that is the figure that was reported to me, that a monthly salary and allowance for MAFCON chairman is about 85,000.
Looks like it's more than yours.
It's more than the Prime Minister.
I think that's less work.
It's more than the Prime Minister. Okay, the Prime Minister earned just, his basic salary is only about 20,000. Okay, of course, I have raised this in cabinet this morning, and the Prime Minister has directed the Chief Secretary to review all the salaries and allowances, not only for MAFCON chairman, but for all chairman of statutory body commissions and GLCs.
Maybe.
Okay?
Maybe nak tanya pasal HSR. Tadi PM cakap dia akan kaji balik. Sekarang ni kaji balik itu untuk batalkan ataupun kaji balik untuk
HSR telah akan dibatalkan subjek dengan rundingan dengan kerajaan Singapura. Okay? It's cancel.
It's cancel.
Can you maybe talk about the decision-making process? Because I think last night you said that you have to ask the Prime Minister. You were asked, and you said you have to ask the Prime Minister. Was that decision made by the Prime Minister and then discussed?
It's okay lah. I don't have. I mean, as you know, cabinet meeting cannot be reviewed. No? I can only tell you the keputusan. Okay. Whatever transpired in cabinet is official secrets. I cannot tell you what transpired in cabinet. I can only tell you what is the decision by the government. Okay. Thank you.
Is Ocean Infinity conducting the search on its own, continually, or the company also stop the search? I mean,
As far as we are concerned, Ocean Infinity already stopped, suspended the operation. Okay. Last.
Dato' Azhar, nak tanya, dia cakap ada 3 debris MH370 yang confirm. Sekarang ni benda tu ada dekat mana dan apakah hasil kajian seterusnya daripada 3 debris yang dijumpai itu?
Saya rasa laporan itu telah diberi panjang lebar pada tahun lepas. Segala dua daripada debris itu ada di sini di MOT. Hanya satu di Paris, iaitu flaperon di Paris. Masih lagi berada di Paris. Dan laporan telah dikeluarkan pada tahun lepas lagi.
Tapi laporan itu laporan interim kan, belum laporan penuh kan?
Itu mengenai debris ini akan juga dikeluarkan dalam the final report lah yang dinyatakan oleh Yang Berhormat tadi. Dan itu akan dilakukan. Kita tunggu sajalah laporan the final report tersebut.
final report tu time dia hujung Julai ke awal Julai tu?
Nantilah kita, sebab saya dah arahkan laporan itu mesti disiapkan pada bulan Julai. So kita akan umumkan kemudian. Okay.
Last round, any comments on the case filed by Indian police against Tony Fernandez and AirAsia?
No, you have to ask Tony Fernandez on that.
The ruling with Singapore is based on the penalty, is it? On
Sorry?
how much Malaysia will have to pay. Is that what the ruling is all about, Singapore?
No, it's about the whole project lah. I mean the cost and so on. So I think I do not want to preempt any kind of negotiation, but I think as the PM has said just this morning, cancellation subject to the negotiation with Singapore. Okay, every aspect.
The compensation is 500 million. Previously mentioned by Tun Mahathir that compensation for SSI is about 500 million, but he didn't confirm the currency, whether it's Singapore dollar or ringgit.
I'm not privy to that information. Okay.
Maybe,
So I mean you can.
what about Tan Sri Sasamat's resignation? Have you received it?
Yes, Isa Samad has resigned.
Effective?
Effective immediately.
Okay, but when did he?
He sent, I think, the letter 2 days ago.
2 days ago.
Yeah.
What about the rest of the MCS members?
Some have resigned, some have not. So I will deal with that later. Okay.
Can I ask you about Malaysia Airlines itself? Are you satisfied with their current milestone?
No, it's okay. I think I've not even met Malaysian Airlines yet. So it's just my. Right now is what the 8th day of my duty. So I've yet to meet every agency right now. So I do not wish to comment any agency which I have not met. So it's unfair to them. Let me give them a chance, to give them an opportunity to give me a briefing. So then I will comment on those agencies. So MAS have not met MAS yet. Okay. Thank you so much.
Convincing.